Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So, I want to talk about self-hating black people. Like, it's not everything that you think it is. So, I want to break it down. Like, how you know a person is a self-hater. The double standard is the first and the most strongest way of knowing that a black person practically hate themselves, self-hate. Like if they, whatever races they like, if they more lenient with those races on certain things and certain issues, then you know they hate themselves. Me, I'm on all of them for the same stuff. Like I don't look at it like this person do it, I overlook it. This person do it, I got a lot to say and do. Now let's talk about that Tyson fight. On subject, off subject. If you see how Tyson fought Roy Jones, compared to how Tyson fought Jake Paul, it's like, I don't even want to see him fight no more for that. Like, even if he got 20 million to ring it, I don't want to see him fight no more until he fights a white person like he used to fight. Because now I'm looking at it like, if he comes in there and he fights a black person his normal regular way, I'm gonna be like, man, he on some self-hating type stuff. So I don't want to see him fight until that. And I'm not gonna watch him. If he try to fight somebody black, I'm not even watching it. You let that dude act like he can whoop you. He can't even beat me. I'll beat him. Because as soon as he dropped them guards like that, I got enough speed and enough power to drop him. You keep dropping them guards, somebody gonna have the speed to get up through there. You think you baiting them in, that ain't gonna always work. But a lot of these people self-hating. I see it's self-hating content creators. They go all in on black people. When white people say something slick to them, they don't really say nothing. It's because they self-hating. Anything that you take off white women and other women, but that you don't take off black women, that's how you on some self-hating stuff. Like if you are like, y'all know when I be talking about women, I talk in general. Like, sometimes I pinpoint, but I usually talk in general. But if you the type of dude, right, you going overseas, you got your passport, fine. The women, hey, listen, I saw a video yesterday, practically had me thinking, man, maybe I should go ahead and get that passport. But if you turn a blind eye to the behaviors of the women in the countries outside of the United States that are the same behaviors as the black women inside of the U.S., you on some self-hating stuff. It's what you on. You on some self-hating type stuff. Because your real attitude should be XX is XX. And I'm not going to tolerate this, that, or this from anyone. But if you only won't tolerate it from black people, you on some self-hating stuff. Just like these dudes, they terrorize their own neighborhood. They know not to go in the white neighborhood like with that. And I don't want you to. But what I want is for you to get off that self-hating stuff and stop terrorizing your own. Don't terrorize white neighborhood. Don't terrorize your neighborhood. Simple as that. Y'all dudes be going all out and all in on each other. But then, and that was one of the problems I noticed there too. I'm gonna tell you. It was a white dude. He was cool. I'll say he was cool. But they were going lenient and easy on him while a lot of the black dudes, black women, black men, mixed guys was quitting. While they was all going easy on the white dude. Just love him to death. And he was cool. The other white guy didn't even know how to run a dorm. And it's like they turned a blind eye to it. And what they were doing was some of the people that knew how to run the dorm, they were still bothering them. Every little thing. So a dude that has control all day and one little thing happen, you act like he don't got no control. Sometimes they was on some self-hating stuff, and sometimes it just was a clown show, a SHIT show. But that double standard is like the main way that people show that they got some self-hatred going on. Now, as far as skin, like let's say you like me, hey, listen, man, I just like light-skinned women. You can't knock me for it, but I also like brown skin and dark. Dude, I could tell you some stuff, good and bad, with dark-skinned women. So you know it's not no self-hating thing. But I will say that the one of the reasons, if not the main reason why I started dealing with light-skinned women is because of how the more brown-skinned, dark-skinned women just was always on some other stuff that I didn't want to deal with. Cheating, you know. But now, 2024, it don't even matter no more. They do what they do. Like in the 90s, it was kind of like I don't know if it was the movies that was influencing them, because they had all them lighter skinned women that were acting classy, and you had Halle Berry on Boomerang. That done wore off. They not trying to be her no more. You had Tisha Campbell on Martin. That done wore off. They not trying to be her no more. You know, so they had good influences back in them days. And that was just fueling it. It wasn't the color. It was the behavior. I remember when I was at Jackson State, right? One of the J sets, I knew her from Milwaukee. Like, they had family up here. I think it was their father. They used to come see their father. And that's how we met them. But then she went to Jackson State with me. And when they was up here, her sister was real dark skinned. And, you know, I just liked that. I loved her sister to death. But I forgot what happened. I came home. I spent the night. Oh, no. What happened was I spent the night over my grandmother's house. I came home and she was hugged up with my guy. So I told y'all about this. So I said, man, who you picking, man? What y'all doing? She picked him. So she came to visit her sister at Jackson State, right? It was funny, man. So I got all these chicks I like dealing with. I had 2 girlfriends at the time. The 2 that I was with that I got caught, basically. She said, hey, such and such here. Because I was walking past their window. I was by, I don't know what it's called now, but it's the girls' dorm. It was called Alexander East back then. So I'm walking past the window. She said, hey, such and such right here. She put her head in the window like it was going to be like back then. I said, oh, hey, how you doing? And kept going. She just sat in the window for a minute. Was watching what I was doing out there. Like, ain't nobody want you no more. You made your choice. Dude, man, I always been the type to move on. They make their choice. They make their choice, man. You just got to keep it moving. She thought I was going to just be, oh, hey, come outside. Nah. So it wasn't color. With some guys, it might be, though. They want as close to white as they can get. And they lower their standards for it. And you know how I know? Because even though I liked the light-skinned women, I was way more lenient with her than I was with some of the other ones. I was. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. We gonna knock the topics out as long as we had the time in between. I'm not gonna interfere with the work, because right now, let's be honest, she's not even looking. I make more from what I'm doing out here, way more than I do from YouTube. So think about what I'm saying on this video, and I'll catch y'all in a bit.